So that's what I loved about it. I feel like Monica's character and my character run parallel with each other. We're kind of the sons that he wants. He always wanted,
Absolutely.
and so that's just a really interesting dynamic that was great to play, and I think it serves the story really well.
Gabriel, what's going on, man?
What's up, Joe?
I love this role.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks.
Fantastic job on FUBAR. You play Boro, which is Arnold's characters. He's looking out for Boro for most of his life,
right?
But Boro's kind of following in his father's footsteps, leading him into terrorism.
Right.
Can you talk to me about the dilemma that Luke has doing his duty and being emotionally attached to Boro?
Well, I'm not really involved in the terrorism part of it. I'm simply a businessman supplying a product. What they do with the product, I don't know, but yeah, no, he's got a blind spot for all that, because I think primarily he's focused on growing his business, making Arnold's character proud, and trying to make use of this immensely expensive education that he he paid for. Yeah, highly intelligent individual, very sophisticated. Really, it's only when it becomes kind of personal that I feel that he's volatile and kind of unexpectedly dangerous. So yeah, very complex character, but it's all rooted in his love for Luke.
And that's the core of this show is all about family. Can you talk to me a little bit about the message of family, like civilian family and also found family? Because there's a lot of those themes as well in this show.
Yeah, no, good. You make a great point, Joe. Yeah, no, it's really, regardless if it's regardless on whether it's the action or the espionage or the comedy, all of that is the one kind of golden thread that runs through all of it is the family, right? And everybody's his expectations of his children, his surrogate children, and myself, his potential son-in-law. He has these expectations for them. He kind of has a way that he wants them to live their lives. They are all trying their best to live up to what he sees in his to live up what he sees in his eyes. But at the same time, he's lied to all of us, and I think that's the crux of it. It's like secrets within the family, and being dishonest and expecting so much of your children, but at the same time not returning the level of honesty that they deserve and that they would expect, right? So that's what I loved about it. I feel like Monica's character and my character run parallel with each other. We're kind of the sons that he wants. He always wanted, and so that's just a really interesting dynamic that was great to play, and I think it serves the story really well.
Speaking of Monica, what did she bring to the role of Emma that wasn't necessarily on the page?
She's just such a charming person. I mean, just it's almost instant. You meet her, and she was extremely devoted to the training, and which was great to see. Somebody who loves to mix it up. So she flew an F-18 Hornets, so she's got she's definitely got some cojones on her, so to speak.
You've worked with Arnold before on Terminator: Dark Fate. What's your favorite part about acting opposite him as a scene partner?
I mean, my favorite parts are always the time we spend away from work. Back in Terminator, it was all about our physique, all about training. I got to see him in the light of his first great success as the world's greatest bodybuilder, right? And so we're utilizing a lot of that with the work we were doing in Terminator. We got to train together, and you got to see him in that way. I mean, we had pumping iron on a loop in the gym for 6 months, so it was just like you got to absorb all that. And then I think in this one, we've both grown in our relationship, and we got to. We got to actually act together. It wasn't all communication through our mutual mechanical violence. It was, two humans who care about each other and have problems with each other and trying to figure it out. And so that was what was lacking in the first time we worked together. And this time we got to do that. And it was great. It was great.
This series is full of comedy, but your character is genuinely terrifying. What was it like to tap into that character in this genre?
I'm trying to be a nice guy. ordinarily, usually. And I think that Boro is a matter of perspective. You know, I think he is a well put together, sophisticated, nice guy, well behaved, well mannered. Until he pulls a pistol on you and, you know, puts one through you, and that's it. But I think he does a lot of that to kind of peacock, you know, and puff himself up. I think that he wants nothing more to live up to his father's name and the teachings of Finn Haas / Luke Brunner. But you know, I think he's more of an intellectual. He's not a brute in the way that I think he needs to be to lead these people, right? So but it was always important for me to see him as a 12-year-old person who had a horrible tragedy befall him, and then the person who's been taking care of him his whole life has lied to him for the last 25 years. And so that's it. That's the story for Boro, and that's what you try to play in every moment, regardless of whatever dastardly deeds you're getting up to, you know?
Absolutely. And I absolutely love the show. So I can't wait for people to see it on the 25th because of those complexities that you had just mentioned. Thank you so much, Gabriel. I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for your work today. I'm sure you're going through it too.
Yeah, man, it's fun. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you.